Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Farm, thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. Another lesson. Okay, I've been ragging on y'all police followers, all that. I'm gonna give a lesson on the working tools of a right thinker. These are things that you can do to master yourself for self mastery. Let's talk about it. It's gonna be a lesson. I got 5 of them. Break them down for you. Let's go. Rightisms. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories. For life, I give life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers' way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. So I asked the question, do you know you? When I get through, that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self and to Maya be true. All right, right thinkers. Let me give you the working tools. P-Funk philosophy on for those who practice right thinking philosophy. These are the working tools of a right thinker. Let's go. Number one, as a right thinker, your heart is the birthplace of truth, aka God. That's where God dwells in the spirit of all, in the heart. So when you're speaking from the heart, God represents love and truth. So you speak in truth. We call it makaru, speaking from the heart. That's what I do daily when I instruct you, trying to enlighten you. I speak makaru, honest from the heart. No lies, pure. All right, uncut, uncut. I give it to you straight. Now, we got third eye vision. That's being able to see spiritual vision. See, you can see people's, you can see other people's true intentions. You can see their heart. The third eye is what we call the spiritual eye, the all-seeing eye. Okay, yeah, conceptually. But it's being conscious, seeing what you need to see from the inside, seeing people for not who they present themselves, but who they really are. I see what you're looking at. And all of us with third eye vision, we understand that. My mother-in-law don't have vision. She's blind, and she still see better than most of y'all who got 20/20 vision. I love that. Your sense, again, 5 senses. Now, your sense of smell. We're using the physical body as a weapon, as a tool to what? Ward off bad and evil things or people. Your sense of smell should heighten. So now you should be able to smell bullshit, what? A mile away. Yeah, that smell, yeah, bull stuff. Okay, I like to be cussing, but yeah, let's go with that. All right, we're gonna say belief system, but I'll get y'all a break today. I've been beating y'all up. So BS is also the other stuff. But when you start to hearing, when you become enlightened, you can hear. Your hearing is so sharp and on point. You hear again bullshit in what they saying. The BS is they always do one thing: BS. That's what they do. Okay. Once you recognize them, you avoid them. Simple. Don't get combative. No, avoid. Okay, that's the best fight you can have. Now your ability to be able to touch. When you hit we always taught fire burns us. Yeah, we gave that one, but we all found out what? The old fashioned way. Psst. Yeah, so now we know. Life is the best teacher. I'm just an instructor to help you along the way. All right. So always experience over teachings. Why? Because experience is the best teacher. That's why. And your ability to not to touch that fire, aka not dealing with ignorant people. Don't get involved with the BSs. Okay. Wanting to what? Get physical. Some don't like to fight. And where I come from, I like nothing better to do than mix it up. But I got a little older, so I got to avoid those things. I go to the gym every day just in case. But and you always got the next one is that's the first one. The senses. Use them all for that purpose. The next one is keep an open mind. If you are subjective, that means you're only going to hear what you like, what the view. If you are objective, that means you listen with an open ear. That's what right thinkers do. Pay attention. I keep an open mind, and remember, we are right thinkers. So I am a master right thinker. So I can comprehend whatever is presented to me. I can listen and hear the truth or the BS in the conversation. My discernment is very sharp. So yeah, just listen to them. They'll tell you. I love to learn new things. That's why I study every day. Okay, I'm always into learning. As a teacher, I ain't gonna stop learning. Why? I ain't gonna stop teaching. In order to teach, I got to learn. I'm a student first, teacher second. All right, but I love learning new things, not old wrong things. I don't waste my time with that. That's why I study daily. Okay, I make it personal. I take it personal. Okay, why? If you have a philosophy, and I'm a spiritual philosopher, I'll listen to whatever it is your philosophy is about, and I'm able to make my own observation, my own decision on what I like or don't like about it. And my discernment lets me know if you practice in religion, that's a belief system. I don't do belief. So right there, you start off on the wrong foot with me. Why? If it's about belief, I'm not really interested. I listen, but I'm not going down that road with you. My mind is always open for what? Business. Okay? 24/7. That way I'm thinking constantly. And thinking is what I do. What about you? I hear people say, my head hurt, I can't think it. Yeah. Thinking is what the brain does. Okay? Solving problems, calculating, figuring things out. That's what it loves to do that. All you gotta do is put it to work. It don't work if you don't work it. My brain is adapted to what? To thinking constantly. So sometimes overthinking. Okay. I would rather overthink than underthink. Okay. I'd rather overstand than understand. So you got new words I'll be using. You got to overstand. Yeah, I got you. But you also have to have the ability to pay attention, focus, tune into what's being said to you, hear what they say. Subjective people don't hear what's being said to them. I listen. I don't just hear, I listen intently. So whatever I'm being told, okay, is second to none if what? You pay attention. And again, you won't learn nothing if you are a subjective person. If it don't match what's on your mind, it's tuned out. Okay? I'm open for anybody's concepts and suggestions. Why? I got my own. So I ain't worried about being swayed or being tricked. No, I ain't worried about none of that. Okay? That's why I can fellowship with anybody. All right? Next one is never, ever judge others, but always judge yourself. What you mean? If you're God conscious, that means God is always checking. Always, yeah, I'm looking. What you doing? How you doing it? What you doing? Okay? That's that eye, that all-seeing eye that sees your intentions, your true intentions. Okay? My mind, where we at? Down here. Okay. Where we at? Okay. Okay, yeah. Judging. I am not the judgment, excuse me. I am not in the judgment business. I don't play that game. I don't give a damn what you do or don't do. I really don't. That's understand that, please. I don't sit on the bench and what preside over cases. No, I see it, I observe it, and I talk about those things as just trying to teach somebody else what not to do. I see images every day. I get examples of that nonsense 24/7. It don't stop. Okay, but when you're able, excuse me, yeah, judging people ain't your job. Judging yourself should be your main focus. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I critique me. I judge me. And guess what? At death and judgment day, you're going to do the same thing for you. And if this thing ain't right, that's going to be on you. Why? Because you had total control over it. Use the working tools I'm giving you. If I see you do something I don't particularly care or don't do, I don't judge you on that. No, that's all. You got to be responsible. I'm not here to critique or judge nobody. Understand that. I'm giving you the thing that you should do for yourself. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. We are all here. We are all here. We are our own judges. Did you know that? Ain't nobody gonna come in at Judgment Day and check. Your heart is gonna be weighed against the feather of my eye, conceptually, and I understand the concept. So yeah, everything that you do will be stored right here. So at Judgment Day, we don't need to hear damn thing you got to say. I don't care about your position, your bank account, what you have means nothing. All that is done away with. What counts now is your character. Right? Think is trying to get you to improve your character so you'll be worthy at Judgment Day to go on to the next level, not come back here and reincarnate and do this all over again. Hope you understand that concept. So these are working tools to help you with that. You master these things, you will be right where you need to be. We are all our own judges, okay? Understand that. And at the time of death and judgment, that's what it is. Not before. Not before. I hold myself accountable to do the right thing. So I'm judging me to be what? My best self. And everybody's different. And what I mean by that is your heart is your inner record keeper, your record keeper right here. Not this. They throw the brain away. Your memory don't mean a damn thing once you pass on. Everything is stored in the heart. Did you know that? These are just information I'm trying to give you so you can understand the philosophy I practice is all laid out for you. If you follow it and understand it, it makes a lot of sense. I don't need you to believe nothing. But in life, it's mental after death. Why? It's all spiritual. Your heart would be the one speaking for you. That's why. Understand that. And this is all conceptual, but again, this is what I follow. This is my philosophy. And I'm trying to teach you how, if you want to follow it, these are the things that you need to be understanding of and you need to be able to do. And the next one is be a better listener. I'm about to lose a friendship because the other person don't want to listen. They want me to listen, but they don't want to listen. When I talk, I don't like that. I get annoyed with that. Okay, so again, I practice listening. If you're a right thinker, if you're not, you don't practice that. Okay, you practice hearing. Okay, but that too, on both sides of the fence, if your head, aka your ears, should work twice as hard as your mouth. They gave you two ears for a reason, not to go in one and out the other. No. To hear twice as much as you say. Before we can speak, that tool, that you use, ears, that's on both sides of your head, is there for a reason. You can hear from both sides. If you're over here, you can hear, over there you can hear. See, again, everything's laid out. Once you understand it, it makes more sense. That's why you got 2 ears. No. Before we can speak about what was said to us, we have to what? First, listen. The first key to learning as a teacher, you have to listen. And being a teacher and a student, I do that on both sides for both people. No matter how ignorant you are, I'm going to listen. That's how I know how ignorant you are. No matter how smart you are, I listen. I know how smart you are. So listening is the byproduct of what? You paying attention to what somebody else is saying to you. Now, what it is, that's your decision to make. But without listening, you can't make that decision. Again, I know if it's good or bad. What? I listen. Don't judge somebody by what you look. No, listen to what they say when they're speaking. They'll tell you about themselves. Again, listening is what? Synonymous with what? Learning. And you learn twice as much as you give out. I learn a lot. I only give out portion that I don't want to share with y'all, but I'm learning for myself. I got to keep a little bit for me, a little bit for you, one for me. 2 for me, 1 for you. Get the concept? Adam Costello joke. All right. But I love listening to intelligent people. When you saying something that's profound, I'm listening. I'm tuned in. I'm locked and loaded. Okay, what? I'm a student. I become a student. When somebody's talking that I'm interested in or saying something that got my interest, I'm all ears. Okay? And until they get done, I'm all ears. That's called listening. But I hate listening, and I'm not going to listen too long to ignorant people. Talk. When I had enough of your ignorance, I say, okay, I'm good. I'm good. No, I'm good. I don't give a damn about you. I'm good. I'm tired of hearing your nonsense. Simple. If it was important, I'm listening to the end. If it's nonsense, I'm stopping it. Why? I got other things and better things to do to listen to your nonsense. That's why. And no disrespect, but that's just how I am. Again, if I ask you a question, I'll give you the respect that's due for you to answer it. And I will give you my undivided attention. Listen, why? If I'm asking, I want to know. So I'm asking, and now I'm like this. All this. Most people, they don't give a damn. Okay, they love to talk. They can do that, but they ain't trying to listen to nothing you got to say. Those kind of people I steer clear of. Why? I call them conversation hogs. They're less about that. They do all the talking. No. Goodbye. Talk to you later. Okay. Sometimes I just hang up. I got to that point at this point now. If I can't get a word in, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me. That's how you deal with that. But that's how I deal with that. But if I ask you a question, it's because I want to hear what you got to say. I'm going to listen. Okay? That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Always, if you're a right thinker, my main goal is to what? Speak from the heart, a.k.a. Makadu. Authenticity is my key to what I say and do. I try to live up to what I say. I practice what I teach. I do what I say. That ain't easy, and I do it every day. So I'm still practicing. Okay, I ain't got to be the best I am. I'm still getting better. So why? I'm practicing. I'm practicing right now. Okay, wrap it up. Appreciate you tuning in. Always speak Makadu. That means you're speaking from the heart. Up here, you wheel and deal, you scheme, you have hidden agendas. That's what most people, the ego is up here. Okay, the spirit is down here. The conscious got to become with the heart. That's the marriage. I keep trying to tell you, the heart, mind, coherence. Heart first. Trust me. Mind second. Why? This is yours to connect to this. This is what you're going to use to get to the next level. So this ain't really that important, but you need to sharpen it. You need to connect it to this, and that makes it a lot easier for you. Trust me. If your conscious is your God, that means you listen to your inner voice. The inner voice don't lie. Moving on. And when I was ego tripping, I used my gift to gab, talk slick and be assing, okay, to what? To get what I wanted. Believe me, if you believe in the hereafter, if I came around, you knew what I was there after. Especially if you was pretty. Yeah, I'm come check that out. All right. But once I had my conversation with God over 16 years now, all I do is tell the truth to you. That's big to me. Why? Now, I remember time I would tell you anything I thought you might want to hear to get what I thought I needed from you. See, that's the difference. That's why I got no intentions. All I do now is speak the truth. I ain't trying to get nothing from you. Moving on. Your views is tuning in, but to educate you, enlighten you. But I ain't trying to hose you with nothing. Again, truth telling, and I pride myself on being just that, is the most rewarding thing you can do. Trust me. Why? Because when you're honest with yourself, you're honest with your higher self, you're honest with other people, that's a blessing. And God smiles on that. He don't frown on those kind of people. Remember, God bless the cheerful giver. If you give him with intent and open heartedness, he will reward you for that. I know a lot of people, that's why they do it. I don't know if they know the reward or that they get, but that's why they're supposed to do it. Why? You're getting rewarded. Serving God, God's servants. True God's servants, it ain't in material things. It's in the blessings, the things that you know you need, and he know you need it. That's what the blessing is. It's something that you need, not something you want. I want my new car. That's live right, get a job, earn enough money, save up for the car. But you want his attention, do the right thing. That's all. Moving on. He'll reward you for that. And if whatever your need is, that's the reward that you receive. He'll make it possible for that new car. He'll make it possible, whatever it is that you trying to get or that you want, that you need. He'll make sure that happens if you do your job. He ain't always going to do his. He ain't always on his job. He's busy. Moving on. All right. But my heart is directly connected to my mind. I made that connection, heart, mind, coherence. Okay. Last time I didn't listen to my heart, I got arrested. That was over 40 years ago. I've been listening ever since. Well, every now and then you have what we call an epiphany, a life-changing experience. Some of us take their whole life and never have one. I'm not one of them. I had mine and I changed. I acquiesced. My mom said, I'm glad you listened to what? That voice in your head. Still them, right? And still doing it to this day. Wrapping it up, again, appreciate you tuning in. So, being that my heart connected to my mind, so that means I'm able to speak consciously my kadu from the heart, the truth. I'm hell-bent on telling the truth. What's that about? Oh, what my man Jim Carrey, when he couldn't lie. I feel like that guy. Why? I ain't trying to lie. I ain't into that. And wrapping it up. Yeah, hold on. Excuse me. 1 second. All right. So when you speak Makaru, you even watch this. You wait a minute, hold on 1 second. Even if they don't like what you hear, what they hearing, long as you speak Makaru, the truth, that's all you need to do. Whatever happened, that ain't gonna do with you. Put all in him. Do your best. Understand what you're doing. Those are keys to being a right thinker. Hope you those are tools to being a right thinker. Master them and become a master of oneself. Hope you enjoy the lesson. I got to go. And then closing, right thinkers. May you all live to be 100, me 100 miles a day. So I've never known my right thinkers who now understand the working tools of right thinking have passed away. Master them and master yourself.